So yeah, I've pretty much done the measurement like for a bicep ring, and like currently like in the works of it. But for now, what do you think of this with the like what the buckle looks like on the dress belt? So yeah, people, that's pretty much nearly like done. Which is the Morpher you've seen on like the previous like video, and now my sister she's created like the hook which she applied it on. So yeah, it's definitely like a whole in your face like Power Rangers / Zero Ranger, or like how like all the people like in the Super Sentai pretty much sports it. But of course, still needs like details and all that, like the stickers, Zero Ranger, like you know, Japanese like version, and yeah, basically, let's go. Let's look like a start. I'll see you later in the video. Okay, as you can see there, that's the bicep ring, like for my Green Ranger. This is like what it basically looks like, and this is sort of like on a cylinder to see what it would look like if it was like on my arm. And the reason it looks different is if you look like over there from a website of Tokyo J Custom, what you see there is basically like the inspiration like from the Power Rangers once and only. So this is what it looks like. And there you go. Okay, this is like just like a test, and basically, yeah, I'm wearing a bit of like the Green Ranger costume because I was sort of like testing like to see if it like fits like on the bicep and whatnot. That's pretty much that at the moment. The only thing we got to do now is just 3D print like the actual thing, and then I'll get back right to you. Okay, it looks like things are looking good so far, but obviously you've seen like the buckle like on the dress belt, which has a hook on it. So in that way, when it comes to like putting this like onto the hook of like the buckle, yeah, that's pretty like good at the moment. And also. You see me like wearing a costume and testing this out, and as far as I'm concerned, I think this is perfect. I just need to like print out the final products of this, and like Tiff like sent me a video related to something with the Green Ranger project. So Tiff, what you got to say to me?
Hiya mate, I've got an update for you. So I'm cutting out all the visors at the minute because your helmet ain't the only one I'm working on. I'm working on loads at the moment. So I've just been cutting out all the visors for all of them. I've done yellows, I've done blues, but I have done yours. And I need to tint it, put the visors on there, and we're backplated. So I've just literally now got to attach the backplate with the belt clips because I know you want the belt clip look. And I've got to paint the red gemstone as well as the back of the back plate with the grey tab. But this is pretty much completed helmet now, Ben. And I think I've done a pretty good job, if I do say so myself. A pretty damn good job. Trust me, once you see the visor actually all blacked out, it really does just tie it all together. I'm going to be putting the red diamond on today. And then it's going to get one final clear coat to protect your paint, and it'll be on its way to you. I mean, that's just the motherfucking Green Ranger. Am I right? Or am I right? Oh! I've outdone myself.
So yeah, man, it's looking good so far. So the only thing I've got to do now is obviously reprint this like with the gold filament, and also sorry, not this one. And then obviously this will be used like for when the holster is done. That's going to be used like for the cosplay. And then also what I need to do is like fill in like the details of a zero angel like thing with the black stickers and stuff. I was gonna like paint it and stuff, but because like my hand control isn't like steady and stuff like that, it's a little bit risky. So me and my sister are going down like the sticker route. So yeah, it's literally like looking good so far. So I pretty much say it's a good assumption that we're pretty much like 95.5% of like finishing the costume and stuff like that. So yeah, keep an eye on it. So yeah, basically it's like the gold colour of the filament, and yep, you have got in one. It is like the bicep ring for the Green Ranger. I know I haven't got like the muscle pads like shirt on and whatnot, but yeah, I thought I'd put it on like to give it like a rough idea what it looks like. And to be fair, man, it kind of gives me like Egyptian like royalty like vibes and whatnot. But yeah, I think it's pretty much a good job there. I mean, to be fair, man, look how shiny it looks. So at the moment, that's just like one like print at the moment, which got to like do like the next one, which would be like a 5-hour like print and whatnot. But because it'll be like boring just like recording like the second one like being printed and whatnot, what I will do instead, like with like the Morpher on I believe it was part 2, I think it was, when there was some sort of like slicer thing which was sort of like computerized of like what it would look like when the Morph was sort of like was like 3D printing and whatnot. I'm gonna sort of like do that. Also, it's much cooler, and besides, for all the people like in the 3D printing world, you guys know what it's like anyway. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that next footage. As it would say in the shattered web, shiny. So yeah, I'll see you on the flip side. Here you go, guys. Here's a bit of a cheeky like leak there. Currently 81%. Yeah, it's looking really good. And this, guys, is pretty much the preview of it, of what it's going to look like on the printer. Okay, that's now all done and stuff. And to be fair, like having it like on there and on there, I know I haven't got like the muscle pad shirt on, the costume and whatnot. I thought I'd sort of like give it like a vague idea on what it would like potentially look like, and I won't lie, it's kind of got some kind of like royalty, ancient Japanese like kind of thing, like, to be fair, or maybe perhaps like with ancient Egypt as well, like perhaps. But yeah, so far so good. So basically what needs doing now is having this like fully detailed with the zero angel and the black parts that needs to be done, and then obviously like the holster which I've mentioned, and then I just have to like wait for Tiff like to like to send like the Green Ranger helmet, then let's go. Okay, it's not quite the final product just yet, but I thought I'd sort of like take advantage by showing you what this currently looks like at the moment, now that the bicep ring is like done. And I must say, man, I'm quite impressed with it. Of course, I had to like budge that up a little. So yeah, that's pretty good, man. Okay, I thought I'd update you guys. The helmet's pretty much done. Regarding about the whole like problems about like mailing it and what have you, I won't say what actually happened and stuff like that, because it's none of my business and stuff. But let's just say that that Marc said that that the post is not really like guaranteed for it to come on time and stuff like that, which is quite true, because of like where in the UK we get like multiple like bank holiday Mondays and stuff like that, and obviously with the post there's no post when it comes to bank holiday Monday, so obviously it gets a bit like awkward and all, but that's okay though, because he said that he's gonna like drop it to me when it's like the MCM like Comic Con, and of course I said it's better like giving it to me like on a Saturday, regarding it'll be like the Spidey like meet up, and the Power Ranger meet up will be on a Sunday. So I thought it'll be good that way. So in that way, when it comes to like doing like the epic leap with the two guys who do Bulk and Skull and whatnot, like with the helmet and stuff like that, it kind of gives it like the full package. So yeah, back to the video. Okay, got Power Rangers in space in the background, and oh hello Maisie. Seeing you like wearing like holding like a teddy like in your mouth, but yeah. Anyway, following like from the segment, this is sort of like a drawing of the holster. As you can see, yeah, that's Alpha in the background. You can see there with the whole measurement and what have you, which is like the sort of thing to use when she uses like Maya and stuff like that. Especially like with this line there, it's sort of like if you look close with the Power Rangers, it's all like all these angles and whatnot, and you see this part there. This is pretty much where like the Dragon Dagger will like pretty much be. So yeah, all in all, it's looking really good, and I can't wait until the final product. Right, so this is progress at the moment. This ain't like the final product or anything like that. It's kind of like a test. I mean, it's always better like doing a bit of like a dummy and what have you. However though, with this part, we're sort of looking into like putting it like up there, like roughly. So in that way I can do like the taking like the Dragon Dagger out and stuff. It's a long shot, but it's worth like giving that a go. But regarding to that though, it fits perfectly like with the dress belt. So that's all like happy days. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for the final product. Okay, I know I said in the previous like segment that it was going to go straight to like the final product. We're sort of like doing like a couple more like tests, like just to like be on the safe side. But however though, you'll like the next clip I'm about to show you. Okay, so as you can see, that's Infinity like design, which is quite common to use, which I mostly like use for my urchin grease like merch designs. So as you can see, what my sister done was she kind of like I don't know what she's done specifically, but this is basically like the inspiration to Zero Ranger from like the Japanese like franchise, like from the Japanese footages and what have you. And of course, as you can see there, if we sort of like wind back to when I done like the Morpher like paintwork and stuff, where I did like the golds, which was roughly about like 3 to 4 coats at least, with that, that was just like a one coat, and this part my sister has done like the black part, which she pretty much used like the acrylic paint, and I believe it's probably like a one coat or two coats, I don't know, but yeah, keep your eyes peeled. Okay, I just got home from work, and the unexpected just happened, and yes, it has got a relation to the Power Rangers project. Have a look. At first I was a little confused about why there's two Morphers and what have you, but obviously you know this one, which is from Starlight Studios. But yeah, as you guys know, that my sister and I have been doing like the buckle and what have you, and yeah, take a look. So it's a fair assumption to say that that's pretty much like the final product for the buckle. So yeah, the only thing we need to do now is the holster, so keep your eyes peeled on that. But honestly though, man, that was totally like unexpected. Like to see something like this after like a hard day like at work, like as a chef and what have you. But yeah, like I said, obviously you've already like seen the test with like the holster and whatnot. So yeah, basically like two more things needs doing. Basically doing the final product of the holster, and then the second one will be when I go to MCM like to collect like the Green Ranger helmet on the Saturday con. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled, guys. So yeah, I thought I'd do like a little bit of a test, and I say, man, like I said, it looks fucking sick, man. Yeah, it's the Ranger Hashim, basically. But yeah, I know I keep like doing footage of this and what have you, but come on guys, be fair, that does look pretty immense. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for the holster. Okay, yeah, I know I'm in like full like 1950s rockabilly clothing, so yeah, sue me. But yeah, anyway, update basically. Obviously, you knew that from one like the couple of like segments where we done like the printing, and I sort of like clarified that it was like another test and stuff like that. I really couldn't like be bothered to like show like the rest of it, because it's just like the same thing. But however though, we've now done like tests up for the final product, as you can see there. However though, this is basically like a black like galaxy like filament, and if you can sort of see like close up, you can see like the shine, like silver shines and what have you. But that's okay though. Because it'll be barely like noticeable, and also when it comes to like the Green Ranger itself, realistically we don't know what it looks like close up, because of like the each angle like on Mighty Morphin and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? But not a big deal really. It's not a big deal at all. But yeah, this is what it basically looks like underneath. Like you see there, that's quite flexible, like that. Also, that's quite, these parts are quite flexible as well. What's the flexible part? Oh right, yeah. Like around there, and like around there. So therefore, with that, we're gonna go back to like the original like route, so it's all like nice and sturdy and all of that. So yeah, take a look at the 3D printing thing. Okay, so you can see that on Maya. Basically, this is what it looks like without the dagger. And just to clarify with that, that's just like a sample of what the dagger would have like looked like. And the black one there, that is pretty much like the final product of what it's actually going to like look like. Okay, as a little reminder, like from the segment, this is like the like you see that there. That's pretty much like the first like attempt. With this one, I'll put this all together. It's basically sort of like a few like little like tweaks to it to see how it will potentially go, and that was pretty much the recent one. Okay, now that like the flashing light is on, it's kind of like easier. That's pretty much like the final product like being printed. You can see like all like the speckly parts. It's basically like the black galaxy like filament, but that's okay though, because no one's going to like really like pay attention to all of it. And we guys got to remember back in the day with like the Power Rangers, no one like knew what it looked like close up regarding to like how old it was back in the 90s. But yeah, keep your eyes peeled to the final product. So yeah guys, as you can see that Tiff has shown like the final products of the Green Ranger helmet, which I'll be wearing for day 3 of the Comic Con. Well, to a degree, for me, like Saturday is like day 1 like for me, and Sunday's day 2 for me, because I only like go on the weekends and stuff like that. And there's a little funny story to it. Well, it's not really. It isn't. It isn't. Let's just say it kind of put the fear of God in me. Like when I like got out of bed, Marc like done like the unexpected thing and all, but that's okay though. That's okay, because in his defence, he kind of assumed that I was going like on the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, like, because obviously when it comes to having like the weekend ticket, it covers like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, as far as I know, to my knowledge and stuff like that. So it's a fair enough like assumption and stuff like that. But yeah, it all worked out good in the end. Marc like brought it back like to his place, and then basically like on day 2 is basically where I collect the helmet. And now back to the holster. Okay, so I'm back from the barbers. Yep, had a good old skin fade. But yeah, like I said, like back to like the holster. It's pretty much done now. I mean, come on, man, how sick does this look? Obviously, in one of the segments when we was testing it out, it had like this bit there, like for the holster, but we thought, nah, it's pretty pointless like using it. Also, it kind of like helps when it comes to like taking like the dagger out and stuff like that, when it comes to doing something like really dramatic. As you can see there, it's not like bendable or anything like that. It's nice and sturdy, like with a block of wood and stuff like that. It's kind of like that sort of an example. So yeah, man, honestly, words can't be described about how like friggin' immense it is as well. But yeah, like I said, it is like black galaxy filament. It's all like with silver speckly things, or gold speckly things. I don't know. Sort of like got a bit of like speckly like finish to it, but it doesn't matter though, because no one's going to like notice and all that. And I think it kind of makes it more unique and stuff. And basically, you can just sort of pop dagger in there, bosh. No, I think it would only like fit like the Reignition Playmates like version. I highly doubt the Bandai one will like fit. We'll give that a try. Right, let's see if this fits. It does fit, but it's kind of like heavy, so therefore I'm just going to like use that. It's lighter as well. However, though, when it comes to like being like around crowded people and whatnot, it's going to be a bit tricky to do it. But what I will do though, if that's the case, if it comes to like around crowded people and whatnot, to be on the safe side, I'll just hold like the dagger, and then it'll be like safe as houses. Or worst case scenario, it would have to like require going to like the cosplay hospital, but I don't want to sort of like jinx that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that is pretty much the end of this series. The day 2, or to my perspective, day 1, will be when I collect like the helmet at the MCM Comic Con. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that, and you'll take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.